This is VOETRY.
I am hovering somewhere between the way the world wants me to speak, an accent my parents never wanted me to have. I guess that's why I still stutter on the simplest words. I don't know what I'm supposed to sound like. Pieces of my past puzzle picture practically pixelated. It doesn't sound right. My voice gets hit with an accent tax within its own body. Can someone please tell me what home feels like? I have my mother's mouth, but not my mother's intonation. I have my father's music sense, but not his yard-grown education, and I always wonder if that will be enough. I already know I don't need to be my parents. The point is to be a better fusion of the gems that crystallized over their conception. Cognitively, I'm confident in what I'm composed of, but my roar still fares foreigner to me and this community of lions. I feel like it's a pride that I could never have. The fluidity of fighting phonetics was lost on me because I wasn't licked and groomed by my mother's tongue. My parents opted to hide their voice in this strange new world in hopes that a predator mightier than they wouldn't be clued into their identity. And for me, they wanted the same, but I hadn't found mine yet. It hadn't entered my soul. Never around long enough to ingest, but near enough to smell, and only ever around long enough to hear the pounding drum heartbeats of my warrior ancestors. At home, we are loud and allowed to be heard. All ears are pricked and tuned into the environment. Everyone understands what you are saying. There's no shaming in language playing, code switching masters, and it sounds like freedom, like freedom. Oh, how I wish my parents still spoke their dark, rich accent, that they didn't sacrifice who they were to become who they are. I feel like assimilation shouldn't have to be a survival tactic. What kind of environment would make lions have to hide their shame in the shade of another dialect? I can understand it. Couldn't reiterate a sentence to you without showing you where I come from, because where I come from, I mean, where my family's footsteps lead back to. They were all too aware that hiding one's true voice is a means of survival. At least this far away from home.
VOETRY is that sip of tea that warms, that moment of pause bringing all the I do when wedding's life's charm. It moves, it breaks, it is visual, it is poetry in motion. This is